What is up, everyone, and welcome to quite possibly the most disappointing game I've ever played.
You see, you may agree on that, but I do have some differing opinions.
Yeah, but I really didn't like this. I really didn't. I hated it with a passion. Plus, one save file in this game that already screams stuff. By the way, hard mode because I'm a big boy. I don't know why they've added those two modes, by the way.
No. Oh, look, floating things. We must be in Spira.
Welcome to Final Fantasy X episode.
Eggman is sin. It all makes sense now.
Eggman's a giant fish, confirmed. He's the egg to the fish.
That was
Puns!
puns. That was a weird thing that sort of confused me with this game because Eggman's henchmen, whilst they do appear in like spin-offs and all that, this is like their first proper full, I guess, main game appearance.
Okay, we start off with Green Hill again.
I know.
Although, at least there is a difference with this one.
I should actually, we should probably point out, you're playing this one at the moment, yeah?
Yeah, I'm playing this one. I recorded it all in one and had a headache right after. I will say, I always thought the game was 4 hours long. It's not, it's under 3. Like, if you take out all the avatar stuff, me somehow playing the game slow at times, like they are, and all the deaths, it's under 3 hours. And I was like, I paid £25 for this. Why?
You see, in terms of price, like if we have a look at a game like Sonic Mania, for example, there's your like big difference in terms of because Sonic Mania.
That was £15 when I got that. Oh no, sorry, it's £15, but I paid £70 because I got the collector's edition, and I do not regret that decision because I love Mania to bits.
Same here. But yeah, with Mania, it's like just as short, but with that game, it's not like you've got this massive roadblock constantly in terms of like quality.
Well, it's not only that, but this game feels very automatic at times. I'm not mean because of the boost for it. They are, like that's an automatic segment.
I wouldn't mind things like that as long as you were still, like, say, like back in the Sonic Adventure days, like you're in control of that as you're going around, or Sonic Heroes for that matter.
No, Sonic Heroes had a few automatic segments, but it wasn't as bad as this.
Yeah.
Also, it's the first stage and I only got an A rank.
Yeah, it's Green Hill, give it time.
Also, our first edit comes in, because just like in my channel, I edit a lot. And you have our first edit here. It's coming up.
I like the
Oh, the cutscenes are nice.
Not just the cutscenes, but I like the concept of this game. I just think
yeah, Eggman takes over 99.99% of the world.
Yeah, I like the idea of that actually happening. It's sort of like if you intertwine like the beginning of Sonic Unleashed and you followed it through with something like this, but you actually like continued the daytime sections of Unleashed, I feel like you could have had a winning formula on your hand with this.
Except they botched up because they tried to mix it with Mania and have classic Sonic.
No
I do like Infinite as a villain until you get to his backstory.
Yeah,
also, here we are.
Very just sort of like.
Or you could help fight.
Nah. He's got to do his Samus thing. He's got to put on his Metroid Prime helmet and scan the area.
Yeah, except he's never does that.
He's taking selfies. I'm sorry, I've got to update my streaks on Snapchat.
And I've got to speak to my streamers on Twitch. Oh, I've just got a message from your dad, Sonic. I got a reply to that.
He just looks disappointed in what Sonic's doing. He's just like, really? Again?
Also, read this. With Sonic defeated thanks to Tails, Eggman's army quickly took over.
Literally, like, Tails' like entire reaction to that was just like disappointment, and then as soon as Sonic just like
He was
huffed,
streaming
goes,
it on Twitch.
"Oh no!"
He was streaming it on Twitch, hoping that he would beat them and get some good views. I'm like, ah, shit.
Shadow's doing a beatboxing competition. He's doing far better. Why are you here, Silver? Why are you here?
Aren't you from the future? And also, where's Blaze?
She knows better. That's what's happening.
She's in the alternate dimension.
The alternate
she
dimension
belongs.
slash future slash dimension slash future slash dimension.
Actually, no. Actually, the head of Sonic Team actually said that Rush is canon in terms of Blaze being in a parallel universe.
Okay.
So her being in the future is not. But he also said Rivals is canon, which messes up Eggman Nega.
He also said Generations is canon, which questions a lot.
Also,
of things.
you'll see this whole character creation sped up, so you can see what I've done in 400% speed.
I'm looking forward to it.
I love that song, by the way. 'Cause I was wondering, like, what character Bird.
Yeah, you have to. Look at that derpy expression.
I was
Oh
trying to
my
make
God,
like
he
a
is dead.
Sonic one, but then I thought, actually, you know what, Jet.
Yeah, oh my God.
He's clearly seen shit.
You know what?
And what I was doing, I was actually looking at my phone, saying like what kind of hair he had. And I was like, I can't do that. That's the closest.
Sonic Riders has been like on my mind over the last couple of weeks, and I'm not quite
That looks
sure.
weird in fast motion.
It does. Oh my God. Sonic, frigate. That's the soul of Jet. You know the new Smash Bros. Trailer, A Word of Light. That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill.
Aye, why don't we leave the guy who thinks with his fists in charge of an entire freaking army?
Which he clearly shows he's incompetent at multiple times.
Oh, by the way,
And clearly this weird guy walks in.
how's the Master Emerald doing, Knuckles? Hey, you gonna bring that up?
Yeah! Eggman must have stolen it.
He even
Yeah, he
got
clearly
freaking
doesn't-
Mania.
Yeah!
Here, kid, take this.
Here, random kid who clearly has seen shit and clearly should not be hold of a firearm, have a firearm.
Save itself.
Whilst all of the main important key role members of the Resistance are in one room at one time. By all means, fire away.
Yeah. Do they ever leave that room? Like, do you ever see them leave that room apart from the end?
No. I mean, if you exclude, like, Tails later on, and you only really see him because you have to go fetch him because, hey, he's traumatized and scared and all that sort of stuff, and then he's actually he's just fine. Oh, I see you got the Supersonic DLC.
Yeah, I don't really use it. I don't even show it off.
I didn't bother, to be honest.
Because I don't want to touch this game again. I was going to show it off when I was originally going to do it for my channel, but then there was some recording issues. So I'll probably do this live with my friend next year.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm not making promises because, quite frankly, this game's burnt me out in this one playthrough.
Come on, guys.
Tell you the truth about this game, the reason why I'm not as negative towards it as you, or rightfully so, by the way, you are rightfully, like, disappointed in this game. The reason why I'm not so bothered is because I got it at a discount for the Nintendo Switch.
Right,
There's something about possibility.
Playthrough's done. Bye, everyone. Bye.
What? No. I think that this is an absolute disgrace to be called like a main Sonic game. If this was a spin-off, then at least I could understand some of the laziness. But
Like Labyrinth.
actually,
I'm
calling
not
it like your
playing
next main
Labyrinth.
entry-
I'm not. Fuck that. I'm not playing Labyrinth.
Dude, we're gonna do 12 hours of Sonic Spinball.
I've never finished Spinball.
I have, unfortunately.
I only got to
I-
level 3, and I got stuck.
Um,
I didn't know where I was going.
Fun fact, I played Sonic Spinball when I was going through Sonic Adventure because I was crap at the pinball level for no apparent reason.
Oh, you
Went
got
through
to
Spinball.
the... Oh, wait, you got to... What Spinball? What, the Game Gear Spinball?
Yeah.
Oh, I've only played the Genesis Spinball.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well,
Apart from 8-bit graphics.
8-bit graphics. It's slower as well, which makes a lot of the physics a little bit off. I've played the
by the
Genesis
way,
version.
can I be a bit controversial here?
Go for it.
I actually like the music apart from, well, I like the Avatar music. I like the Sonic music, the modern Sonic music.
Oh right.
We'll get to classic Sonic when we get
Yeah.
to him.
I know what you're gonna say when we get to that. Don't worry, I've got my fair share of freaking issues with
Also,
that.
you can fail that, and nothing would happen.
I figured as much. It's automated to a T. They wouldn't have animated the cutscene and then just like, oh, it's Sonic Team. Yeah, they're not gonna pay money to add another 2 seconds of footage there.
Yeah, they don't care.
Speaking of which, when did Sonic become like? It feels so indie now. Like, I remember when Sonic was like massive and mainstream and all that, and whenever you hear about Sonic Team anymore, it literally feels like it's an indie game.
It's funny because if you think about it in some sort of form, technically Mania is. I heard a thud.
That was me punching the pop filter on my mic.
All right. If you think about it, like, technically Mania is the sort of indie game, and yet it does much better. Then again, a lot of indie games are doing better than the AAA titles.
All thanks to Chris Whitehead for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Whitehead, if he somehow ends up watching this in the future, which I really want that to happen, honestly, his work is just fantastic.
It's outstanding. Like, literally, something which I never...
With Mania, was that his own engine that he made? I'm sure
it
that
was from the ground up, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this as well, for Chrissy Boy. Something which I would never... He made me say something that I'd never, ever think I would ever say.
Oh, by the way, a little bit more customization.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, oh no, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for after this. Look at this, Whoa! Oh, you did it! Yes.
Yep. Not for too long though, because there's a reason. But you won't see any more in this episode, I don't think.
Oh.
Anyways, oh yeah, that was an accident, by the way, because I'm so used to playing the Switch, I pushed the wrong button. Anyways, to Chrissy Boy.
Yeah, Chrissy Boy is making me say something that I'd never ever think I'd say. Sonic for iOS is beautiful.
Yeah, I'll agree with you. On Android and iOS, yeah, he fought and defeated Chaos 4, and he's scared of Chaos 0.
You're ridiculous. You jumped on his head.
By the way, that's the boss fight. That's it done. Chaos is defeated.
Yeah. Well, that happens for every single boss though in this game.
That's
from what
Sonic.
I remember.
That's the Sonic from the other dimension.
Yes, not from the past.
No, not from the past anymore.
Because retconning is a bitch.
Isn't that the 4th time they've done something like that?
Yeah, before Generations they did it. I can't remember which.
Well, 06 was supposed to be the restart, and then that's been no longer canon. Blaze was also from the future when she wasn't.
I want to address.
Eggman Nega's now from the future, not the alternate dimension. Now this Sonic's from an alternate dimension.
I want to address something with this timeline, okay? You can make your games not canon, but don't immediately say that a game like Generations is canon where you have all of your non-canon filler stuff in there. Because I'm automatically going to go, why is Crisis City here?
Yeah. I would have liked it if there was a cutscene in that where Sonic just goes, yeah, I don't remember that place.
Also, I assume that we're going at this is a modern Sonic from another dimension as well, because that's the only way I can possibly imagine for Sonic not being slightly confused by
the jump dash is kind of useless in this game. I mean, the jump dash did get me some good speed in my playthrough. I use it a lot, even in this, but it doesn't feel as good in this game.
From what I remember, classic Sonic feels like a freaking
He's
breath.
heavy.
Yeah.
He is, and he's even like really difficult to control in the air. Which there's a bit of precise platforming later in the playthrough, and he was a pain in the arse to control.
Oof.
Yeah, I shat myself there because I thought that was a bottomless pit. I thought Dimps was in the control. Plus, listen to our music for a minute.
Ugh. No.
That is the music for Ghost Town.
Yeah. Just no, don't do it.
Oh no, you've not heard the worst of it yet. Oh, it gets worse.
This is just so.
What they were trying to do was they were trying to do what they did with Sonic 4, which is no longer the true Sonic 4 because technically Mania is the true. Yeah. Actually, if you remember the trailer for Mania, the 4 is not on the elevator.
Yeah, I remember that. You've got Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, and then Mania.
Yeah. Plus, that bit where I got hit, I wasn't listening to the prompt. I just thought, fuck it. And I paid for that one. Plus, I will admit, I like the design of the Death Egg robots in this one. The problem is, you don't really do anything with them. And the first S I get was with the worst, is like one of the worst parts of the game.
Oof.
How I did that, I'll never know.
Classic Sonic's parts, like they always seem just really bland to me. Like, at least when you do Modern Sonic, you've got like that three-dimensional movement to it. I have nothing against the platformers. I love them.
Oh yeah, that's one. So the way I've designed my character,
yeah,
it is absolutely hilarious with the way he looks at Infinite at the end.
My God. Don't have this in a cutscene. Like, let me like run around the war zone and stuff like that. And instead, you've got Ghost Town, which is just, you can see it happening from behind a building.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the Ghost Town. I want to say it is, but there's too many places that look so similar.
When did he get pissed?
Oh no, it's even funnier.
I'm sorry, that's not.
Oh, I had
that
to.
is so accurate. That answers every and all questions about this game.
Yeah, my character is high, and you'll clearly see with the more like I do very little customization, but you'll see what I do. All right, in this bit here, when Sonic was apparently tortured. Oh, this. Wait,
yeah,
what? This bit here.
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low, even for Eggman.
Hold on. That same man did this.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep. The same man destroyed half of the moon.
Okay, can I point out as well that in like Sonic Adventure
Hold on,
2...
listen here.
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. In Sonic Adventure 2, like Eggman, like completely, like retroactively, like goes over that event and goes, "Oh yeah, I don't want to blow up the world whatsoever. No, that's a really bad thing. I should probably prevent that from happening." You destroyed the moon.
Yeah.
You are a scientist. You should know that has an effect on the freaking planet.
None of this is good, Vector.
But then in the Sonic universe, it doesn't.
Nope. Because in the Sonic universe, everyone's in space, not space, Earth, not Earth.
So this is the first time you'll see, the first time you technically see your avatar with clothes in action.
Oh no. Prison hall. Sort of.
I didn't mind this stage, only it was far too short.
Yeah, I can agree. Yeah, I remember playing a lot of these things on the Switch. See, if you could do that, I will.
See, you can control it, and I seem to do pretty well with controlling it this time. I seem to get those ones head on. I never used to be able to do that until this playthrough.
It's just the fact that it's all linked into the OG character. Like, this game just doesn't, besides from the OG character, it doesn't have a gimmick, which I think is one of the failing points of it.
Yeah, the original, your avatar, like, he is, like, the best part of this game. But
yeah,
that's it. Like, I actively did have fun with his stages. Some of them. He does have some pretty shit stages as well. But
a lot of people are saying go back to like the original Sonic formula. With Mania that worked, but I still feel like for a game like this, if you want to do modern Sonic, do a gimmick.
What I want to
Because
see
that's
is I
the
want
only
to
thing
see
that's
them
gonna
do
draw
the
me to
same
Upload.
thing they did to Mania with Modern. Oh yeah, I tried to get this boosting to keep going and I fail every time. And I try and even jump for it and I didn't realize how small the double jump was. What I'll yeah, I even tried that with the rings. But what happened was I want them to do a modern Sonic game, but have the fans make it. So it clearly worked for Mania.
Yeah, you with something like that, you would have to look up like precise models that are well known and regarded. For
I
that
would
field.
I used to would have said before this playthrough the guy who made Sonic World. Well, the problem is
Yeah.
apparently he got very pissy and took the game down. I don't know why, but I heard he got pissy with something. It might have had something to do with the music.
Like you couldn't have continued a little bit. Like just as the speed gets going, there he just stops.
Yeah.
Like
There's some
Sonic.
levels. There's some levels where he
But-
does like go from like 60 to 0 in like a second, just because you went through the goal and he has to stop there. No, I don't wear the baseball helmet.
Okay, that's fine.
You see what I make him look like because he's like that for most of the game, and then I see something towards the end game, and I'm like, I'm adding that to add to it. And oh, he just looks okay. Now for the most boring boss in the game, and technically, this boss is a tutorial.
You know
boss
what?
is
I
a
actually don't
tutorial for
remember
the
this one.
final, the one where he's on the bee.
okay.
Yeah. This boss is a tutorial for stage 2 of the final boss.
The end, huh? Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog.
Oh, calm down, Sonic. You need to save your rest after all that torture.
Yeah, you clearly look good and sound good after all that torture.
The only thing
I actually, I'll say this much. This is one of my favourite interpretations of Sonic. In the cutscenes.
I'll admit, Roger Craig did get really good lines for this one. But I still think I'm going to say it. Jason Griffiths did get really good, but he only had 2 games where he truly shined.
See how long you last against
Which ones?
fight me yourself.
Unleashed, I think, was the biggest, his best.
Yeah. I do
he
like
was,
that.
He was cocky in the Black Knight, but it still works, I believe. But I think at times he's a bit too cocky.
Oddly enough, I beat the Secret Rings. I don't remember anything about it. I beat it. I just know that it was weird.
All I know, there's a line where Sonic goes like, "So you tell me that secret rings open up the gates to hell?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
Sonic, don't be edgy, please."
But yeah. I mean, Black Knight. I took one look at, and because I played Secret Rings before, I was like, nah, I'm not going for that again.
I played one boss and then I stopped.
It-
Because me and my mate actually got stuck. We didn't realise there was a second world menu to go back.
Oh.
We were stuck in this one menu for half an hour.
Yeah, Unleash is a game which maybe we'll get around to at some point. I would like to...
I've only played the PS2 version, and I'm not playing that again.
I've got the 360 version, and I can say that I absolutely love and adore the daytime sections. I think I'm on like common ground in terms of like the WoW sections.
I've heard that, like, from what I know, the Werehog sections in the Xbox version are better than the PlayStation 2 and Wii version, only for the fact that there's not like 5 stages of it in one go.
Yeah, the Wii version tried to equal out all of the normal Sonic stages with all of the WoW stages, which makes it drag a bit. But what I will say for the warehouse sections in the 360 version is they at least feel...
Oh yeah, this is what I mean by
clean
automatic.
Yeah, you're doing nothing and his health bar is just dropping by itself. You had like a good quarter of his health, you could have done something different there, but no.
Oh, what? Also, I love how all the original characters in the back just like jamming to the really mediocre music. Also, that's one music
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not a fan of. And I just got the S rank. But just.
Look at him. He's pointing at me, going, "Look, it's my game. You're
That
playing it, right?"
wisp power, the lightning one, that's actually my favourite weapon in the game.
I like Lost Worlds for the wisps and all that.
I don't see the point in the wisps in Lost World.
Yeah, I know that's like a weird justification because they had them in colours, but I will say that I enjoyed them even if they were pointless.
Dead.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time Sonic actually kills someone, rips out his heart, eats it, and then he goes on to Eggman and do the same.
Sound again.
Wow, edgy.
Whoa, it's not time for thinking.
Also, Sonic blinking with his one eye.
Yeah, he only has one eye. But that's that. We'll get to, what was it called? Egggate?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get to that in part 2. So, until then, we'll catch you later. See ya.
Goodbye.